What is up? We are live. So, after a little break of Minecraft playing roadside research and stuff, and I haven't played all weekend, I'm finally ready to get back in and see about getting some stuff done around the base. No new mods added, still at the same mod count and all that good stuff. So, as we know, it's going to do its little lag thing here as I load the world, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let it do its thing. Lag done? I think the lag might be done. Okay. uh, I don't remember what I did last. I know I was working out here a bit. Um, we got the farmhouse finished, so that's cool. I did start to do a little path over to there. So the plan is this fenced off area is going to be where like some of the farm plots are going to be. I haven't decided what all I'm going to plant in here yet. I know like I want a little bit of the plan is I want a little bit of everything, but we'll see how that goes. Um, Must have been a skeleton right there. I gotta remember the buttons are backwards from everything else I've been playing. Literally everything that you play, shift is sprint, while in Minecraft shift is crouch. So it messes with me a little bit. I know we were trying to make this little section of land up here look. Hello? What and why? I'm just gonna let y'all burn. Hey, see? That's what happens when you mess with me. Anyway. I don't think I have them. Yeah, I have this on. Or backpack, yeah. Do, 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 do. Let's go look at something here real quick. So, over here by where the sugarcane and bamboo farm are, I started to take this hill out because this hill did extend like all the way over to here. But I started to take this hill out so that I could, make the land over here look good. So I think I want pretty much all of this hill gone. As much as I try not to flatten everything, this section here is going to end up being flat, and I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and work on that. Now, if I'm right in my thinking, I think my backpack automatically grabs dirt and grass and stuff, and it is almost full. So rather than starting on that, let's go empty my backpack first, and then we'll jump into that. I also need a little bit of blocks here. I decided for some reason I wanted to come through and like kind of almost round off the paths a little bit. I did it on a couple paths and I like the way it looked. This thing is completely full. You see like the bamboo just kind of, or yeah, the bamboo just kind of chilling there like that. It's because all the hoppers are full, so it can't suck anything up. This thing, it's doing pretty good. So I might have to come and empty that out. I wonder, I could probably do the same thing with my backpack, where like how it automatically grabs dirt and all that. I could probably put bamboo in here, have it go ahead. I could just throw the bamboo out on the ground and it'll automatically pick it up. I'll probably do that because it'll help with storage and stuff. Because when you're running back and forth between there and here, it gets tiring. I thought about putting a crafter over there and just having it automatically crafted into sticks. Because, let's be real here, like how often am I actually going to use bamboo blocks? Probably not very often. I'm pretty sure this is full, right? Yeah, this is full. Yeah. So let's go into here. We'll place any grass in here. do have some ores I could throw in the ore chest. We have some cherry wood. I do kind of want to just put this up for the time being, because I'm not going to need it for a while. Let's put the spruce wood fences in here. Go back here and put the sticks, the rotten flesh, the seeds, and I have another beehive. And didn't I put, yeah, right there. Has some extra torches. The rest is all stone. So let's put the extra torches up here in my one shulker box where I keep like all my extra rockets and stuff, which is this one. I'll put these in here. And then we'll just go and dump all the stone into the bulk storage. Alright, and then we'll start with emptying out all this. All the dirt in here. All the grass in here. Grab the rest of this grass. And then we got tons of these flowers, which go downstairs. I need to actually finish this down here too and get the rest of the chests in. And I don't really know for sure if I want to extend the mass storage down here or not. I thought about maybe making this a separate section of mass storage, so it won't be as mass as like up there, but it will still have, you know, tons of whatever I need to have in it. All the flowers are going to be in here. That one's full. What? I wasn't aware that I could do that. Huh. I put that in my offhand while I was in the inventory, or yeah, while I was in the chest. I didn't know I could do that. And that's all the flowers. What did I have in here? I don't think I had anything. Alright, so we'll go up here and we'll put the... Ah, crap, give me 1 second. Just realized I meant to bring that up and didn't. There we go. I have this chest up here. I'll grab the scoot from Michael D. Armadillo. Oh, I neglected to grab this stuff from out here. Hello, Michael D. Armadillo. I still think about how he spawned over here. I don't understand it. And I got his scoot right there. I need to get you a friend. Alright, so now, what I'm actually going to do is, I know I said I was going to go and start digging. And here we go with ADHD again. I'm going to go and empty out the bamboo farm first. Simply because I want to just make sure that's running. Because right now, with that overflowing the way that it is, that's a whole lot of extra entities that I don't want. They're going to cause lag. So, and we'll put this in here. So now if I'm thinking correctly, I should be able to just do this. This probably isn't much better, to be honest with you. It's probably faster to just open up the backpack. But I mean, this is just throwing it all right into my backpack. So that's kind of convenient, I guess. But like I said, it's probably faster to just Fill my inventory, put it into the backpack, fill my inventory again. But oh well, I've already started. I think I'm gonna go up into this thing and set up some kind of like switch to where I can turn it on and off. Because right now with it being full, I don't need it running. I think I could do it a very simple way and just put switches on it. Or levers. I shouldn't even really need to like do it any complicated way or anything. Is my backpack full already? Oh, good lord, it is. Alright, so I want to turn a chunk of this into the bamboo logs or whatever. Just so that if I ever do need them for something, I do have them. So I can go ahead and do this. Nope, wrong thing. Don't want to put my axe up there. Alright, let's take the rest of these back to the bait. Well, first let's take a nap. Because I have yet to light up all the land that I've mowed down, so there's going to be mobs everywhere. Is that a spider jockey? No. There's a bunch of creepers over there, though. There's, what, 4 of them right there? There's a 5th one. Um, so I have an idea. The idea is I should probably eat. But no, I think I want to make a, I'm gonna do the crafter thing, but I'm not gonna hook it up to that. I think I'm just gonna make a crafter and just kind of set it up somewhere. The problem is, I don't remember for the life of me how to make a crafter. Let me think here. Uh, Hopefully it's in here. Or you know what? It would be over here, wouldn't it? Crafter. There we go. So 5 iron ingots, crafting table, dropper, 2 redstone. So 5 iron ingots, crafting table, which I can make with logs. One right there. 2 redstone dust and a dropper, right? Do I have a dropper? That's a dispenser. So for a dropper, what is it? Just 1 redstone and then 7 stone, I think. Or 7 cobblestone. So, if I remember correctly, this is a dropper, right? Yes, okay. And then dropper here. Oh, wait. First, this. Okay. Crafting table there, dropper there. These up here. And this here and here. There we go. Now, I'm going to just set this up. Let's just set it up like out here somewhere. We'll put it like right here. That's fine. So put that there. Let me think here. We want double chests and a hopper. So if I grab one hopper and 4 chests. Oh, I got some scoop. So we'll set this up here. This should be able to, everything it dispenses should go straight into the chest. Then we'll set this up here with one of these. Right there, like that. So I should be able to put any and all bamboo into there. And then I gotta set up a way to make it fire automatically. So for the firing automatically part, we're gonna need I'm trying to remember how this is built. I'm think a redstone repeater. I'm gonna need a lever, right? So we'll grab one of these and one of these to make a lever. And then I think a comparator, which, oh god, how do you make a comparator? 3 redstone torches. So we grab 3 of these. And then 3 of these. Go ahead and make those. Alright, I don't remember. Comparator, quartz and 3 stone. Okay. Quartz and 3 stone. So then we'll do that, that like that, and that. And then I'm going to need some redstone dust. So I'll just grab the rest of this stack. So, good lord, it's been a while since I've done this, but I think we put that there. And then, don't I want something like, I need more blocks. Let's grab this. I might not even need the lever now that I think about it. I think it was something like this, right? And then you have this. No. Oh. I think we want the repeater to go into that. Is it just simple as doing this? Like if I put that like that? Let's try it. So that's all open up. We want to put this in there. No, that's not how that works. Alright, well, could I just do the trick like I did for the sheep farm over there with the observers and stuff? I can't remember how to do this. It's been so long since I built one of these systems. I'm trying to sit here and think about it, and I'm just drawing a blank. I remember it was simple, and I was like, "Oh, that's easy." I want to say it's not that. I want to say this needs to go here, which that still lights it. Interesting. Uh, Maybe that there, and you know, I'm just gonna try the well, because that ain't gonna work either. What if I put this here, have this here, this coming out the back of it? Oh god, I'm gonna have to look the system up, ain't I? Give me 1 second, because I already don't remember. A Java Redstone. Is it just as simple as that? I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's try it real quick. So let's break these. We'll break these. The question is, did I have any more repeaters? I do not. And the repeaters are made just 2 redstone, okay. So I need 2, 4, 6. 6 redstone torches. So we need 6 of those. Put these here. And this along here like that. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it's one of those infinite loop things, and that's kind of the idea of what I wanted to do, so I'm going to try it and see if it works. So we're just going to put this here, this here, this here, and this here. We'll connect all the redstone, and then I just want to use this. Alright, well that works, but I think I need to connect this one from here to here. Mm. I think I need another repeater. Alright, let's grab one more repeater. I only need 2 of those. We'll do this. Should be good with that now. We'll put this and this, this, and these. See, yeah, I want to go play create mod, and I'm struggling to make this. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe if I just build this out a little bit, so I think the problem is it's connected to the system there. So if I just place the same thing right here, and then connect all the redstone up. Move this up. Yeah, it is late. I guess I should sleep, shouldn't I? Oh, you're one of them boss ones with 68 hearts. Oh god. Oh god, no. It's a baby. It's a child. Run! I don't have my Elytron. I don't have my Elytron. Oh no! I should have ran in the house. Should have ran into the house. Go, 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 go. Try the workshop. Workshop will do fine. Ah, sleep. That is one thing I will say about the new update that I do like is the fact that they're the whole thing with the baby zombies. They're making the hitbox better on them. Northern. I can't spell for a lot of my life. Alright. Anyway, continuing. I should have slept. I need to pay attention. Alright. So we'll pick this up, put it right back here. And I'm pretty sure if I just... Huh? What? Why? Oh, you know what? I think I know why. It's supposed to be like a short burst of energy, isn't it? So, like... yeah. So if I put this here and just... There we go. There we go. I think it's firing too fast. Oh, there's no bamboo in it. That's so. Okay, so it is working. It's just slow. Hmm. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought this thing was faster than that. I also thought it was a lot louder. I mean, that'll make me some of these bamboo logs, so it'll do fine. Don't I have an actual chest for bamboo? Scoot. I do, right there. So, I mean, it works. It's not great, but it works. So we'll just kind of leave that there. It'll run. And then, not what I meant to do with that. And then, while that's running, we'll go work on the land clearing like I was originally supposed to do. It sounded like a creeper here for a second. Alright. So that means the bamboo farm should be back up and running again, right? I don't know, there's still a lot of... It's still got a lot to fill up, because, I mean, each one of them hoppers were full. If it's all the way up there, and there's stuff just floating around up there, which I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe not. There's stuff floating around right there. But that means that every single hopper the entire way down is packed. So there's a lot of bamboo in that system right now. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna start mowing this dirt. One second. Whoop. It would help if I could type. 14, 20, 24. One layer down. That's another layer down. And I'll come through and cut the trees later after I'm done with this. Now this is going to be the big layer. Right next to all the cows. Which reminds me, I still need to set up a thing for them. Bloop, bloop. Whole lot of dirt. I need to add seeds to the pickup thing. Let's do that real quick. So this pickup thing will add seeds into here, so it just automatically picks up seeds. There we go. So now, yeah, it'll pick up blocks from 5 blocks away, or pick up things from 5 blocks away. Should probably sleep before I end up in another situation with the baby zombies. Alrighty. So now let's swap over to the axe to go take out all these floating trees. lord. Spell. Alright, but took it to. Alright, is that all? No, there's a floating tree right there. No, that should be all the trees. And now I kind of want to come through here and replace all this. Let's do it. Let's start off by doing this. Just so I have like a little border to mark where I don't want to cut, or fill in, rather. This is the part that always takes the longest. I didn't mean to break that block. It's the bad thing about sometimes having my DPI set so high on my mouse. Sometimes you spam and your hand just clicks where you don't want it to. I don't know why, but I got this sudden strange urge to play Fortnite. There for a little while I got pretty big into Fortnite. I was playing it a lot. And that was whatever season it was when they first brought out Peter Griffin. So I played it with that, and then the very next season was they did the stuff with the cars. And then I did not like that season until the next season came out, and it was stupid superhero crap, and I was like, I missed the car season. Like, take me back to the cars. I'd rather drive the cars. I was going through a bunch of old videos and stuff on my phone yesterday and found videos from some of my wins on Fortnite, and I think that's probably why I got that urge to play now. It's like I had that urge there not long ago, like a little itch to play PUBG, so I played that, and I think I got down to like number 3 or something, so I was like, hey, that's pretty good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. PUBG is harder than Fortnite. Fortnite's a lot easier to get wins on and stuff, but I think part of that is because of the reason that, really, let's face it, Fortnite's for kids. I mean, I'm not one to talk because here I am playing Minecraft, but yeah, mostly kids play Fortnite. It's mostly like, the sweatiest of the sweats that play PUBG. So, but when you win on PUBG, it is like a rush. You're like, woo! In fact, when I first got my PC, I think that was the only game that I had was PUBG. So I was just playing PUBG over and over again, and then I finally got everything else logged in, and started just downloading, everything else that I had. these. Actually, you know what? Instead of using dirt, I have a lot more grass than I have dirt in my storage. So I'm just going to fill this all in with grass and try to keep some of the dirt. I like to have dirt and grass on hand because they're both handy in their own ways, and you never know when you need one or the other. So, uh, bam, 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 bam. Do, 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 do. Dirt. Grass, 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 grass. We was watching, Lex has an old friend that she was friends with back in high school, or elementary school, I think she said. But we was watching, he apparently streams too, but, he was playing, there's this game that I've been wanting to play, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's like you run this little shop in Japan where you repair like old 90s tech and stuff. So I was like, hey, that's when I saw the video, I was like, that's a game that I've been wanting to play. So we started watching it. That dude is just way too much. But I don't know, maybe that's what probably gets people on streams though, is the people who are just like constantly. I know I get silent sometimes. I get quiet or don't say anything. But to me, when he was just he kept on and on and on, and he just I guess trying to be funny, but I was like, he kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. I was like, he's trying too hard. And she agreed. She was just like, yeah, he's trying, doing way too much. Sometimes playing Minecraft, you can't help but be silent when you're just sitting there replacing, you know, several hundred blocks of grass at one time, you know. We're reaching the end. Woo! Alright. Don't. Do, 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 do. Alright, so. Oh, there's some more stone right here. Just when you thought you were done. At least it's just a little patch. Alright, so next item on the agenda. Uh, the cow farm. Where exactly do I want that set up at is the first question. The second question is how many cows do I want into it? It doesn't have to be super duper incredibly efficient. So the way this is set up is it'd be easier to show once I actually get it built, but there's two chambers in it, a top and bottom chamber. The top bottom has your adult cows in it, and then your bottom chamber is where the baby cows will fall into. And then you wait for the babies to grow up and then get their meat and stuff. Um, Depending on how many cows you have in the top chamber would depend on how efficient it is. But the more you have in the top chamber, the laggier it's going to be. So, and I know that Java has that entity cramming thing where it's like what 27, um, 27 entities in one block, and it will start just getting rid of them. I think, or 24, 20, 20 something. Uh, so I have to be careful about like which side, because it's going to be a 2 block wide thing. So I got to be careful about which side I put them on. I could do 30 of them and put 15 on each side. That'd probably work fine. And the rough thing about that is going to be taking 15 cows from over there, or 30 cows from over there, and bringing them to the thing. So it also depends on where I set it up at. Originally, I thought about setting it up over there on top of that little piece of land there, but I think I decided on something else over there, and I think just setting it up over here would work fine. I could probably set it up like right here on this little like peninsula looking thing, because then you get a good view while you're taking out cows, and that might be the plan. Are those pumpkins? Yes, they are. Sometimes it, sometimes the zoom mod is just crazy. Like I've seen other Minecraft players, they got zoom and they're just like, oh, zoom, zoom, and then I'm just like, zoom. So like, what kind of flower is that? And, oh. Alright, so yeah, I think this will be a good place, which means I'm gonna have to flatten this little section here out too. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this tree, because that tree is gonna be in the way. And then we'll switch over to the shovel. Luckily, excuse me. Luckily, this is a small little section of land, so this will be nice and quick to mow down. And then we'll build it like right here. Alright, so let's start off by getting rid of all these flowers. It's been a while since I built one of these too, so I gotta sit here and think about it. How many blocks across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that works out great. 5. So this will be the center then. We'll do it. Let's do it right off the edge. Alright, so it's a 4 block thing. We're gonna need... And we'll do it like that, and then put that there just so it's there. So, let's go clear the inventory, get some stuff. I will most likely have to run back and forth between the house and here, but that's not too big of a deal. I can go... Ooh, 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 that's not good. Alright, side quest. I need to fix my armor. Hello? That is not at all what I meant to do. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to fly over to here. Is this thing still going? Yeah. Nice and slowly. Alright, so... Yeah, I didn't realize the health of my armor was that low. That's a problem. And I don't know why, but I went and got all the enchantments and stuff and fixed my armor all up, but didn't realize that for some reason I neglected to put mending on any of it. So like my helmet is at 1 durability right now, and my boots are at 3. So that's a problem. So we're going to fix that. Let's get, matter of fact, I don't want to risk breaking them. So this is probably stupid and risky, but we are going armorless. So now it gives you an idea of what my actual skin looks like, in case you haven't seen it. Ah, ow. I didn't mean to do that. But, yeah. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 books. I will probably need more than that, because I don't think I'm going to have enough emeralds and stuff for all the mending books I need. Yeah, because I don't have any in there. Hopefully I have enough levels. Alright, priority goes to boots and helmet because they are very, very, very low. So let's run over here. You are my mending guy. Mending. I need 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Thankfully I do have enough emeralds, so that's good. I had plenty of emeralds. Now we'll go back over here because the anvil that's inside the library broke, so I got one inside the storage building now. Let's go ahead and go put the emeralds up. I don't need them anymore. Alright, so we'll start off with the helmet. The old Window Licker 3000. Oh, it's only going to cost 3? Ah, it should be fine. And then we'll do the boots, the good old Corona flops, the Bring Me My Brown pants. And then last but not least, that's not what I meant to click, the chest piece. What is this called? Metallica and Justice for All Tea. I come up with the dumbest names, I swear. And then we'll just do this a couple times just to throw a little bit of levels on there. And then we will go down to the skeleton farm so that we can heal those up. I know I get distracted a lot and go on side quests and everything. This was a necessary side quest. I don't want my armor breaking. Not to mention I don't have enough netherite to redo all that armor, and I do not feel like going into the nether and doing more netherite mining. Although with the creeper farm, I'd probably have an easier time doing it now because I just go in there with TNT and blow it all up. I guess I should heal up my shovel while I'm in here too. So I'll just hold the shovel, and as I'm swiping the sword at him, I'll heal up my armor and the shovel. And I don't need to heal the armor to full. I just want to heal it enough to where I'm not worried about it breaking for a while. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Forgot how to work my computer for a second. Download. That is pictures. Huh? Oh, I literally already have that picture. I just saved, I just saved a picture to the PC that I literally already have. So we'll go back out of that, back into here. This is for all the regular bows. Up here we got enchanted bows. Here we got regular armor. Up here we got enchanted armor. Bones. Arrows. And I don't feel like sitting here collecting all that stuff constantly, so I'm just gonna fill my inventory up. I don't really need any of the drops right now, so I'm just gonna let it all go, and then, yeah. Whack. That is still just so satisfying to me. That's not something Bedrock has, is the whole, what is that, sweeping edge? I think I'll let this build up one more time, and that should be good enough. Matter of fact, I don't really even need my shovel healed right now, so my shovel is fine. My priority is the armor, so, and I'm assuming my elytra is at max. Yeah. Oh, that's not the button I meant to push. exactly what I just found on my arm. I think I know exactly what that was. Alright, that should be good enough. Yeah, that's fine. They're all green now, so. Alright, back to the main task at hand, which was building the cow farm thing. So, a couple things that I know I'm going to need. I'm going to need an observer, 2 dispensers, no, 3 dispensers, sorry, a couple buttons. So, let's check in here. I am going to need a couple hoppers, literally just 2. We're going to need the 3 dispensers. Oh, you know what? I got to go back down to the skeleton farm because I need a bow. Alright, we'll run down here, grab a bow real quick, and then be right back. I don't have any bows up here. Well, you know, never mind. I'm going to make a bow. Because it's probably quicker than running all the way down there. And making a bow is easy. It's what, 3 sticks and 3 strings? So, we'll do 3 sticks. And I don't have a whole lot of string, but that's fine. 3 sticks, 3 string. I'll go ahead and craft these up. What is it, like this? I literally don't use a bow so often that I barely know how to make one. I need 1 redstone and 7 cobblestone for the dispenser. So we'll wrap this around here, put this in the middle, this at the bottom. That's my 3 dispensers. I'm gonna need 2 chests. I'm gonna need 2 glass panes. And then some regular glass. I can craft this stuff. So that's 4. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. 2, 3, 4. We'll turn these into ink sacs. And then wrap the glass around it. That may or may not be enough. I don't know. I'm going to need a redstone lamp, which is a piece of glowstone. It's wrapped in 4 redstone, right? I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to need 1 of those. I need an observer, so that's 1 of these, 2 of these, and then 6 of these. And if I remember correctly, it's like this, and then what? This? Yes. We're going to need building blocks. So I'm going to need some slabs, a few regular blocks, and I literally only need like 4 stairs, I think. So I'll grab those. Let me think here. I'm gonna need, I think, a little bit more redstone. I'll just grab this redstone just to have it. And I'm gonna need 2 buttons. Let's do mangrove buttons, just because I think the red would look kind of cool. Oh, I am gonna need signs too, so I'll get enough mangrove wood so I can make a couple mangrove signs. I'm gonna need 2 mangrove signs. So we'll do this. Make the 2 buttons. We'll do this to make the signs. I had sticks in my inventory, I just realized. I can put this back up in there. I only need 2 of those, so I'll put that back up in there. We're gonna need some ladders to get up and down it. So I'll just grab a stack. I'm not gonna need a stack, but I'm only gonna need like, what, 6 I think. Alright, then let's take that and go get started. Part of the house was converted into an apartment. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna need these and these. I forgot I have my elytra so I can just fly. So I want to put regular bricks down right here, just so marks underneath. I want to put the stairs here like this. That way it'd be easier to get to the chest. Which, speaking of the chest, put that there, and then the hoppers going into the back of it. Now, I've mentioned before, but this farm works for bedrock too. So if you're on bedrock and you need to build like a cow farm or something, it'll automatically cook your meat for you and everything. This is the one to go with. But then surround the rest of this with your building block, and then these ones are going to come up. Right here, you also want to fill that in. Right here is where you want to put your 2 signs. Not what I meant to do. There we go. And then right above that, you want to put 2 of your 3 dispensers. These 2 dispensers are going to have lava in them. So the signs will make it to where it only cook the adult cows and not the baby cows. From here, you can do some glass. You can put 2 on this side, 1 on this side, or vice versa, depending on which side you want your button on. I want my button on this side, so we're going to do 1 on this side, and then the 2 glass on this side. On top of the whatever side that you put the 1 glass on, put your redstone lamp on top of that. And then right behind the redstone lamp, looking into it, is going to be your observer, like so. And then back here, the block below the observer and dispensers, I couldn't think what they were called there for a second. I built it the whole way across simply because if I don't, it's going to drive me nuts. But you just really only need the 3 blocks behind the 2 dispensers and the observer. And then with redstone on top of those, like so. Or is it above? Hold on, we'll test that here in a second. Put that block there, and put one of your buttons on that block. So when you hit this button, if I built it correctly, I might have to adjust this because I can't remember. But when you hit this button, it'll light up that, the observer will pick it up, send out a thing, and then it'll shoot. Yeah, see, I didn't do it right. So these ones here, I think, need to come up a level. Nope, there we go. So instead of being, it's got to be at the same level as your droppers and stuff. And then, again, just across like that. And then, there you go. So then what that does is that times it just right to where, so you'll have your cows down here. Again, the signs will make it to where the baby cows won't burn. It'll only burn the adult cows. And then this with the redstone lamp and everything times it so that the lava dispenses out just long enough to burn the cows to death, but without burning the meat that you get from the cows. Now from here, a couple options. You could either put glass in front of this, or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put slabs. And the reason why I'm gonna put slabs is so that I can still see the cows, and then I can like reach them with the sword and take them out like that, so that I can still use the looting on my sword in case I want to. But then, so then the lava thing is kind of pointless for me because I'm still going to use it eventually, but for a little bit anyway, I'm going to just reach in here and whack them with the sword. And then you can actually put stairs here if you'd like, which I might just because I think it would look better. Matter of fact, yeah. Be right back. I need 2 more stairs. So then we'll break this back, and then the stairs. And the stairs make it so that it's a solid block back there, but you can still open the chest. Uh, from here, we'll take a couple of the ladders and go ahead and put them there. That way I can get up. Alright, so from here, what you want to do is you want top slabs around these blocks. So you can put the corners in and then put top slabs on top, or yeah, around those. And then around these, or in between these top slabs, you want your 2 glass panes. And this will make it so, like, we and adult cows can walk right over top of this, no problem. But the baby cows will slip down through these cracks. And then that's actually something, this might not work on like the newest versions. I don't know, don't take me for certain. But with the newest versions, I don't know if they adjusted the hitbox with the baby cows. Like I know they redid their looks and everything. So this may or may not work for like the newest version of the game with the updated baby cows and stuff. I play on 1.20, 1.5, so I don't have to worry about that. But from here, now you're going to build up 3 more on each corner. And then fill the front and back with your glass. And then whatever side that you have your button on, so like my button's on the left side, So my left side here, this very bottom block, is going to be my last dispenser, like so. And then you can put the glass on top of the dispenser, like that. Then on top of that, that turned out to be that turned out to be a good enough amount of glass. And slabs on top of that. The slabs will prevent anything from spawning. And then you put your ladders on like this. That way you can access it. And then you want to make sure that you put your last button right here. So that button powers that dispenser. This button will activate this setup, which will power those two dispensers. And then that's it. That's the farm right there. Now you put a bucket of water into that one. You put buckets of lava into both of these. You fill this one with cows. And then, yeah. So I will show you how it works and stuff here just in a second. I am going to make 3 new buckets because I don't want to use my buckets. But I'm trying to make sure that I did build everything, which I'm pretty certain I did. Okay, so one thing that I do recommend doing, this hole here, put something over top of it, like fences or trapdoors or something along them lines. And the reason why I do trapdoors and fences, and the reason for that is the trapdoors I close it when I leave because I've had it happen before where lightning happened to strike right inside this and then killed all my cows inside of it. So trapdoors prevent that. And then I do the fences to prevent me from falling in as I'm sitting here feeding them. Because you're going to come up here to feed the cows. So I will go back. I pretty much have everything done, so I'm not going to need any more of these materials. So I will grab 2 trapdoors, 2 fences, and then my buckets of water and lava. Oh, wrong button. So I put the glass back in here. Put all these back in here. The ladder. The redstone. And then I need 1 block of this, which I will turn into ingots, and then three buckets. Go grab a little bit of mangrove here. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but I'm just going to grab that whole little stack. So I have my wood cutter here, which will be convenient because I can use this to make the 2 fences, and then the trap doors. It turns out I only needed 1 of those. So then I put the mangrove back. So I need 1 bucket of water, which I can grab right here in my infinite water source. And then I need 2 buckets of lava, which I gotta go down into the mines. And unfortunately, I gotta go down into the deep, deep mines. So, not this level, but this level. And then there should be lava right down here. I mean, there's lava all over the place, but I have a steady bit right here. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Blop. Alright, so like I said, these 2 bottom dispensers get a bucket of lava in them. And then this top dispenser gets a bucket of water. And then we'll go back up top. We'll grab these two. And we'll place these right here like that, with these on top of them. So with the, oh that's right, I disabled that mod for trapdoors. But anyway, with this, let me re-enable that real quick. Enable trapdoors, yes. When I was working on the creeper farm, that was actually a pain, so I disabled that. So with my double doors mod, I open one, they both open. But with this, this will prevent lava, or not lava, lightning from going in there. I think just the fences alone will do that, but it's kind of like added security. So you just open it up, and you can come here, and then the fences will stop you from falling into the hole. Because I've done that before, and it sucks. So the way it works is you have your cows on the top. You hit that button, which will dispense the water. That makes the cows bounce so that you can feed them all. The babies will fall down into the bottom, and then they'll sit down here until they grow up. Once they grow up, you hit this button. That'll dispense the lava just long enough to burn them and kill them, and that's it. Or if you do like me and you leave this part open, you can reach in here and swipe them with your sword. And that's it. That's the whole thing right there. Back the first couple times I built this, it took me forever. Now it's just like, bloop, done. And this will also work for sheep, I know. Pigs, maybe. I don't know if it'll work for pigs or not, but I feel like it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. And yeah, it's definitely not going to work for chickens. But there is another design for chickens that I've used. But I also don't really eat chicken often. I literally only ever eat the cows or the pigs. But with this being set up now, this will make it easier. I'm not going to be able to climb the ladder with the cows, am I? Well, we'll find out here in a minute. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to wait a minute until I see the moon pop up in the sky a little bit higher. Basically, my rule of thumb is when I see the moon is above that mountain there, which it should be now, then it should be about time to sleep. Eventually, I'm going to build like a light clock or something like that. I'm thinking about putting like lights in all the path and just hook it up with a massive redstone line so that when it's time to sleep, the path will just light up. I think that'd be cool. What I am going to do though, something that I'm for sure doing, is I'm going to have like light posts around the path, and then I'm going to put the redstone lamp and daylight sensors on top of it. So now those kick on the second it gets dark. If you want to know when the right time to sleep is so that your villagers continue to work in your iron farm, you do the daylight sensor, and then you do 4 blocks of redstone dust off of it, and then your redstone repeater into, and then the redstone repeater goes into your redstone lamp. That 4 blocks there, so when it starts to get dark, it'll light up 1 block of redstone, and then it'll light up a second one, and it'll light up a third one, and then it'll light up the fourth one. Once it lights up the fourth one, that's when it's time to sleep, because then the fourth one will hit the repeater and then light up your redstone lamps wherever they are. Give me 1 second. I can't spell. This is why I didn't go into like professional typing or anything because I can't spell to save my life. I'm glad y'all don't see me type very often. Um, Even if I type on a post or something, it's usually you know spell checked. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. For the time being, simply because I don't know if I can climb ladders while holding the cows. What I'm gonna do is grab a couple pieces of dirt here, just enough that I can build me a little ladder down. That's not where I meant to put that at all. There we go. That way I'll use this to climb up here to put the cows in. So we'll open that up. We'll go ahead, go grab some cows. Thank God for the carry-on mod. So the way that I suggest doing this, if you don't have the carry-on mod, because I've done it many, many times, just build a pen right outside the thing. Put your 2 cows in there, breed till you get your desired amount. Make sure it's an even amount, or otherwise you're going to have, 1 cow in there that's going to be hurting and for no reason. Uh, and then just build stairs kind of like this, but build them 2 wide all the way up to here, and then you can like attract them up here with wheat and then drop them in there. It's a pain, but it works. And then do that before you put the trapdoors and stuff into it. Like I say, it's a pain, but I've done it before. It's not too bad. The biggest thing is you got to make sure you put adult cows into there. Don't put baby cows in there because then they'll just fall down into the bottom section. That's 3. That's 4. And really, you can make this work by literally just putting 2 cows on the top. But remember, the more cows you put in there, the more babies you'll have every time you breed them. That's 5. So like if you only put 2 cows in there, then every time you breed it, you're going to get 1 cow, and then you got to wait 10 minutes or whatever for the breeding cooldown, and you get 1 more cow. But if you put 30 cows in there, then you get 15 babies every time you do it. So, and then you wait the 10 minutes and you get another 15. That was 6. 7. 8. 10. I think I'm just going to put 20 in here, because that gives me 10 babies. I think that'll do fine. So 10 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And this will be the last one. 20. Alright, so now I'll get some wheat and show you how this thing actually works. So you grab your wheat, you turn on the water, and you see that gets them all bouncing around in there and stuff. Climb up, open that up, and you sit here, go back and forth and breed them. Uh-oh. Oh no. The babies aren't falling through. Oh no. Alright, so let it be known this might not work for Java. Crap. So yeah, this might be a bedrock only thing, which kind of sucks, because that just means I built all this for nothing. But I mean, it's not like it was difficult, and I can always build the other small things, so that's not a big deal. I got a couple messages to reply to. Give me a second. Yes, ma'am. Alright, well, that foiled my plan. Oh, you're another one of them boss zombies. Why do you all keep coming out? I didn't even know these existed till the one time I had one, it was like over there and he had like 96 hearts. I'm like, what the? I was like, since when do zombies have 96 hearts? So, I discovered this does not work for Java, which is unfortunate. And now I'm curious. I wonder why it doesn't work for Java. Like, I feel like it works off the same mechanics. You mean to tell me cows don't fit in that gap in Java? So I just built this whole thing for nothing. But that's fine. That's fine. At least I built it. I said I was going to build it, and now I did. So just now I got to tear it all back down too. I guess I don't necessarily have to tear it back down. I wonder, did anything fall into the thing down here? Yes, it did. So I guess I don't technically have to tear it down. It's just the whole bottom half of it is completely useless. But hi, creeper. Sir, I've seen you in here for a minute now. You realize it's open on that side, right? You can leave. You're not trapped in here. He yearns to be enclosed. Alright, well, with that, we did get a little bit of work done around here. I built the cow farm despite the fact that it doesn't work. And well, I fixed up my armor, so that's cool because I didn't realize my armor was that bad. I'm going to think about future plans that I want to do over here. I don't really have any ideas yet. I could probably do uh, more farm over here and have like the farm come over this way. That'd probably be cool because I also got to think about the fact that the path is still going to come from here and wrap over to there. That scared me. But for the time being, that's going to be it for the day. So hope we learned that the Bedrock cow farm does not work on Java, just as the Java cow farm does not work on Bedrock. Who knew? Anyway, I guess I will be tearing that one down at some point and maybe rebuilding the normal Java Entity Crusher one. I didn't really want to build that one, but it is what it is. I wanted to build this one because I feel like this one is more efficient, but again, it is what it is. No big deal. I just come over every 20 minutes because I'm going to have to wait 20 minutes for the baby cows to grow up. So, anyway, uh, next time, I think I'm going to look at that bit of land there behind me and maybe figure out what I want to get done over there. Uh, Not sure yet. I know right here above my head, that little area there, I think is where I plan on putting my frog enclosure. Or I might even put it up there on top of that hill. We'll see. See how it looks and maybe plan something out from there. I might even finish up the bottom half of the storage building just so that I can officially say it's done because right now it's still technically not done. Anyway, that'll be all for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day, and